Life's enigmatic mysteries, an enduring fascination that seems to be ingrained in all of us. From birth to death, from dreams to reincarnation, from time travel to parallel universes, and the profound mystery of elementals have long captured our curiosity. These are questions that have not only been intriguing mankind for centuries, but also remain largely unexplained. Religions may attempt to provide answers through their teachings of faith, yet science still struggles to clarify these phenomena processes. These questions have intrigued us for centuries and continue to inspire awe and wonder. Let's set out on this enigmatic journey together. Being manufactured in the womb of another being is an enigma without explanation. Who or what coordinates this assembly that turns into a new life? The real mystery lies in the consciousness that comes with it. In other words, where does the command come from, so that the cells work in perfect harmony, fulfilling specific functions that turn into another organism with the same genetic traits as the manufacturer? So far, science is unable to explain how this process is generated inside a living being. The next mystery is death. Can science explain phenomena such as the materialization of spirits, photographic and cinematographic recordings of them, and so on? Not to mention the images from ITC, instrumental transcommunication, and what happens to people who go through the so-called NDE, near-death experience. It's hard to doubt sometimes, given that there is plenty of evidence. Nonetheless, many questions still remain unanswered. Do we simply cease to exist, or is there an afterlife? While various religions offer faith-based answers, science has yet to provide a definitive explanation. What about reincarnation? The phenomenon of reincarnation is proclaimed by several religions and refuted by others, such as Christianity and Judaism. I must confess that I'm happy to swallow this hypothesis of being reborn to correct the mistakes of a previous life. At least here, Newton's third law applies, no matter who it hurts. Couldn't dreams be some good proof of the existence of other worlds, even if they are the result of our mind's process of making stories? Could they be journeys to other dimensions, past lives, or parallel realities where we meet the living and the departed? I had some experience in 2002 when I almost met my 1971 self. If you're curious, read my article about this bizarre adventure. In 1971, I was living in the town of Formiga. For me, travel to the past or the future in a physical body would not happen due to its consequences in the present unless there are several timelines. Thus, the only way to time travel would be through the mind. I give you some examples. Out-of-body experiences, remote viewing, and the help of AI, the future might say. The theory of multiverses in quantum mechanics is when an identical particle can be in two places at the same time. In other words, Earth like ours would exist at different times, but with the same inhabitants, including ourselves. My assumption: what if we die several times? After we die in this present reality, our consciousness goes straight to another parallel universe and continues to be alive. Lastly, the power of thought can crystallize emotions into ethereal forms that wander around their creator. Are these the famous personal monsters or miasmas? In other words, all our problems generate living forms that inhabit each person's psychosphere. These creatures, known as elementals, would correlate with the emotional state of their creator. Finally, I cannot conclude what is unconcluded because we are not prepared to understand absolute truths, either because of intellectual limitations or because our brains are not designed to understand the process. Each one offers a fascinating glimpse into the unknown, a testament to the vast and complex world we inhabit. While we have made tremendous strides in many areas of knowledge, these mysteries remind us of how much there is still to learn. After all, these limitations are beneficial because if these searches were over and all the riddles were deciphered, life would be tedious for lack of novelty, and I do not definitely like monotony. Whether or not I discover the keys to these mysteries, I'll want them written on my tombstone. I searched and searched, I didn't tire. If I didn't find it, it's because I wasn't ready.